here we are again, taking stuff apart. Got to remove so much just to get to things because, you know, it wasn't meant to be there. So I decided I'm going to get rid of the whole oil cooler setup because all the fittings that are down there just aren't fitting very well. It heats up the intercooler and there's just too many things that can go wrong, but you can see there's all the fittings in there. They're crammed right in there next to the engine mount. They're a nightmare to try and tighten up in place, so I'm going to go a different route. So this is what I'm going to run instead of the oil cooler. Water oil cooler or coolant oil cooler, just to keep the temps down. I mean, I probably don't really need one, but just in case. There is water running through the turbo as well, but this is just something else. So it came in a bunch of bits I got from a mate, and it turns out that it's Toyota 1G GTE, and it's probably the same as a lot of other Toyotas, but tell you what, pretty bloody good fit. So that fits in there nicely. So the oil cooler is a little bit loose, it needs a tighter fit, and that's the little seal that comes out of it. It's not very prominent. You know, you can see it's just there, but it's held in by these little tabs. So I have another one which is way thicker, and it fits perfectly in there. So all I'm going to do is continue knocking these tabs off, and then it should be perfect. There we go, that's a bit better. We'll see if I can tighten that up now. It's much better. I can't turn that at all now. Whereas before, that was as tight as it could and I could spin it. That's awesome. And there it is, all in. It's getting pretty tight under there. But you know, it still works. Happy with that. Hoses are tucked behind the cross member. Perfect. Also, now the oil cooler's not in there, I can pull the intercooler forward, which allows a bit more of an air gap now between where the radiator mounts and the intercooler was hard up against it before, so a bit of an air gap is good. That tank is leaking like a sieve, so I've gone back to the first one I made. It the fuel pump sits on top on this one, so I just put spacers on to space it down from the body so that you know, the top of the pump doesn't get crammed against the bottom of the car. The only problem was the depth is around about 22.5 centimeters, and the depth of the pump is about 20. So I have pulled this one apart. I've put they're on these sliders, you see. In the tank they're designed to slide up and down and stuff, but they seize up, so that's why people sell them cheap. But you know, they're good for 300 horsepower, so $50 I'll buy them all day long. But they're meant to slide up and down on these. So what I've done with this one is put some bolts into it, and then I can adjust it without it wanting to slide back down because they're spring loaded, and then I can adjust it to the height that I need for it to reach the bottom of the tank. So fingers crossed, give it a go.